You know, I want to say this, but before I say this, guys, subscribe. Remember to share the message. Share the messages, right? Once you come across this channel, subscribe. It is really real over here. There is no fakeness over here, right? I'm truly a child of the true living God, right? Truly a child of Elohim, Jehovah, right? Yeshua HaMashiach. And guys, we're here for the truth, right? Because my intention is to ensure that everybody lives according to the Most High's will, and so that we can automatically, live in harmony and live the way we're supposed to live. I'm an empath, so I mean well for people. A person who really wants to see the world doing better. But the topic I want to talk about today is P. Diddy's case, and it just came to mind how we should use P. Diddy's case as an example. As an example to never be in that situation. As an example to have more control over our own will and our own self. Guys, we must recognize that not because majority is doing it means it's correct. We must step away from this majority mentality of foolishness. A lot of us have lost our identity because of this majority thing. Oh, we're voting for this party because, I am die-hearted this, or, my family grew up voting for them. So I'm gonna, even when they're doing nothing to uplift people. Right? We must step away from this type of belief, this type of mindset. Right? We must learn from these situations. And what I'm saying is that P. Diddy is not the whole problem in the situation. There are bigger people behind him. Now, when somebody can use you and control you to do such nonsense, then you're really an empty vessel and an empty soul. When you can allow yourself to be used like that, then it is serious. We must learn from this situation that we must not be puppets. We must not allow people and people's opinion to lead us astray and to allow us to do the wrong thing, because at the end of the day, we're all going to face judgment. And what you do, you are responsible for. Newton's third law. For each and every reaction or every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You might step on somebody's toe, but the reaction is you lose your life. We ought to be careful of the seeds we're out here sowing. Use this man as an example to say we will not do these things. We're not going to falsely put our trust in majority just because they're saying that. Look at how Hollywood has tricked people. Look at the people. A lot of people have been worshipping and idolizing all these years. And I'm not putting down anyone to say that, oh, we're perfect. But some people know what they're doing. Some people are invested in evil. They don't care about other people. They don't have a heart. Right? Some people will do anything for the money and the fame and the likes and the subscriptions. You know it. There's no authenticity. Lots of lies, fooling people, leading people astray. We must use these people as examples to remember to focus on God. When God says, put no idol above me, this is what he was talking about. God could have seen. God can see ahead of us. He knew what he was talking about, and he knows what he's talking about. When he says, have no other gods before me, this is what it is. Imagine you people are living cleaner lives than a lot of these politicians. If you ever know what some of these people are doing behind closed doors, your beloved politicians, your beloved police officers, your beloved so-and-so. Guys, if you ever know, it is time now we recognize that we need to build character, build morals according to God's standards by obeying the commandments and establishing and living by and the fruits of the Spirit. Right? We must use P. Diddy as an example that we cannot be puppets, that we must not be used by other people. We must learn to stand on our own feet and make it make sense. We must not easily be swayed or led. You must learn to think for yourself and have integrity and loyalty. When the situation presents and you know it's the incorrect thing, do not go with it because majority is going with it. You know it's the wrong thing. Come on, guys. We have to do better, and it starts with these little things. Sorry, a truck just tooted its horn in the background. Guys, we must use these people as examples to do better. Look at the situation. Look how terrible the situations are. We must use P.Diddy as an example and these Hollywood folks as examples. Stop following majority. Be careful of the music you're listening. Watch the type of food that you're eating. We must protect the earth and our environments. Nobody's gonna care about us. Stop allowing AI and clones and all sorts of aliens to run our lives under the guise of politicians. They don't care about humanity. They don't love you. They want you to lose your soul. They want you to die out. They want to take over your space. Guys, it's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual battle. You've been hearing this for years, yet you want to turn a blind eye. Guys, our backs are no longer against the wall. It's time. It's time, guys. We learn and do the right thing. Make the change. The power is in our hands that God has granted us. He has given us power to tread on serpents and scorpions. We must not put anything or anyone above God Almighty. Never. Use these people as examples, guys. Use them as examples to do better.